Hey, Facebook family. What's going on, y'all? Told y'all I was gonna go live to do this salmon dish with y'all. Let's get it done. Word. So, I was on Facebook like last week, and you know, Facebook is the hub of home chefs and just all things food, for real, honestly. And I came across a cool dish that was like a creamy Cajun salmon. But I was like, I could do that. I could do that better. So let's do it. I have a nice full fillet of Atlantic salmon. Nice. Got that in from Whole Foods. It's about 2.5 pounds. I'm about to trim it up right now. What's goody, my slime? What's goody? Thank y'all for tuning in. I know y'all like to watch me cook, so I like to give y'all a treat. But first, I'm gonna clean up this salmon. Go ahead and cut that in half. Put the tail into the side. Let me get a plate. Tail into the side. We're gonna deal with this premium part, that belly. Feel me? I think y'all can see that, but I'll show y'all as I go along, right? So the first thing you do when you get a fillet of salmon or any fillet of fish, I wish I would have had the whole fish. I would have filleted it down with y'all, because that's magic in the making right there. But I don't have the whole fish, so I'm just gonna show y'all how I'm cleaning it, right? So there's a bunch of fat that runs along the inner belly. I'm gonna remove that. Just lightly take your knife across the surface to remove that. Right up under there. Remove that. For me, I'm a texture person, so any unnecessary fat that is not there for seasoning, it's getting gone. I'm removing that shit. So, here's what it looks like after I take that fat off. After I remove the tail portion, put that to the side. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna skin it, right? And I'm still debating on this. I don't know. Maybe I wanna keep that skin. Maybe I wanna have it be crispy up under that sauce for a nice flavor contrast. Yep. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And that's how my recipes work, guys. Sometimes in my brain I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this way, and then I get there to the process and I'm like, this might be better if I leave it that way. I'm sorry I can't click wave on there, but how y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? Debo, what's good, bloody? Feel me? So now I'm just going in and I'm portioning these pieces. I have 2 of these fillets. I'm trying to get about 15 orders out of them, but I also want to be generous. I've gotten to the point where I can eyeball, like this is a 6 ounce. So I'm trying to keep it anywhere between 6 and 8 ounces. Alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and portion these bad boys up. Portion these bad boys up. And as you get to the middle of that salmon, you're dealing with the middle of the salmon. It's more dense. There's more meat. There's more flesh in the middle of the salmon. So those pieces will look smaller, but they're actually the same size as those tail ends that are lighter. Right, so go ahead and portion these up. Right, try to keep everything uniform. If I was, doing this for a bigger budget or something like that, I will probably be using a scale. But yes, I do stuff salmon. So here's 4 portions, 4 nice portions of salmon. It's gonna give me about 4 more, 8, and then I'm gonna get 8 out of the other side. So I have a bonus portion right here, which is beautiful because I'm about to demo this dish, right? So now I'm just gonna switch over to the tail end. Put my portions nice over there. All right. Yes, guys, I definitely do stuffed salmon. I do stuffed shrimp as well. If you guys are looking for older menus, just go to the business page, 123 Grub on Facebook, and you can find all of that information. Anything you see on the old menu is something that I will accommodate, right? So the tail end Like I said, I'm trying to get 4 more portions out of this. But that tail end is always gonna be a bigger slice. Always, because it's not that much flesh. Like this looks like a huge slice, but you'll finish this in 4 bites. Alright? So now I'm trying to get 3 more portions out of that. Alright? And this is the tail end. Remember, these pieces are gonna look bigger, but they're actually the same weight. Alright? Check it out. Check it out. See? 4 portions here, 4 portions there. If I'm good at what I do, I know that these portions are somewhat similar in weight, around 6 to 7 ounces. Okay? So now we'll get these guys over here and try to decide which piece I want to use. I don't want to use too funky of a piece, but I don't want to give one of y'all a funky piece, right? So I really don't want to use this tail piece because it's not going to give me any good luster. We put that to the side. We're going to use this guy. Right? Thank you, sis. I'm proud of you too. You're doing your thing too. We all out here stepping into our lanes and making sure we don't merge. And I love that. I fucking love that, man. You have no idea how much I love that. Alright, so I'm going to get into this dish. Let me wash my cutting board. Guys, I'm going to ask y'all questions, and if y'all know the damn answers, I want y'all to call them out. Because y'all know how I am about when I go live and y'all just sit there and don't say nothing. So, interact with me, guys, please. I love it. I love to be talked to. That's my Pisces show. But, alright, guys. So now I got a clean cutting board. I got a clean knife. I've already, like any other cooking show, pre-started my vegetables and things like that, right? Sorry, guys, my nose is fucking itching. I got my vegetables cut, my salmon's portion. Now I can show y'all step by step how I'm gonna go through this dish. And honestly, I just made it up in my head according to what I saw. So this is gonna be a fun interactive process for both of us. All of us. Right, so now when you're blackening salmon, the first thing you start with is melted butter. That's gonna let that seasoning adhere to the salmon and ultimately not just burn when you cook it. All right, let me get a glove. All right, so I got my piece of salmon that I want. Another good tip before you start this dish, like I said, have your things pre-cut. Have your things pre-cut. Feel me? I got my shallot, I got my garlic, I got my scallion. Those are going right in the dish. Right in the dish. Alright? I'm in my first day of class listening to this moon watch TV, so I really can't hear what you talking. It's alright, Slum. It's alright. I appreciate you for tuning in, though. Alright? So, people equate salt to unhealthy. Honestly, salt is life's natural flavor enhancer. Fish is already aquatic. It's already coming of the sea, right? So it already has salt, but just want to give it a little whop. Bring that out. Because remember, you're going to cover this in butter. So I want that flavor of the salmon to shine through still. So I'm going to hit that with a little salt. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And dredge that in butter. Right? Get that in the butter. Real nice, like. Actually, I'm going to let that sit there so I can put a pan on and get it hot. Very good key as well. You need a hot pan when you're dealing with these types of food that you just want to sear, lock in the flavor, and take it off. Hot pan. Super hot pan. So I'm going to let that pan get stupid hot, right? Now, I'm going to get another bowl. So I could just use that bowl for my dry. One wet bowl, one dry bowl. Now the salmon that I have cut, it's going in the fridge. I'm not using it right now. It's going in the fridge. Keep food at the perfect food temperature. You don't want to get anybody sick. I know I don't. Because if you've had food poisoning before, you know that shit It's not fucking fun, right? Grab me another glove. We're gonna get right. No, I'm not marinating this in butter. I'm coating it in butter. Check it. I'm coating it in butter. Coating it in the butter. Then I'm going to take this to another bowl, which is my dry bowl. Have my blackening seasoning. Grub Kitchen blackening seasonings. Very, very for sale, guys. Alright? So check it out. Oh, let me break the flavor seal. My fault. You know, gotta stay safe. Right, so this is not, I'm not marinating this. I'm just coating it in butter so the seasoning stays on it. My blackening season has a lot of, you have the same clock, that's my mom's. The seasoning is not spicy. Seasoning is not spicy at all. Not at all, but it has more of a flavor balance. Blackening is not a spicy seasoning. It's just very flavorful. Right? So I'm going to hit that and get that nice and seasoned. And the butter is also going to give it flavor like somebody said up there in the comments. I saw that. Alright, I'm going to show y'all how this looks. My pan is getting hot. You can give it a generous amount of seasoning, guys. You don't want to go like crazy heavy to where it's clumpy. But you're going to see why I said give it a heavy amount of seasoning. Because most of this is going to cook off when you sear it. So check it out. Check it out. Right? That's butter, smeared in the butter, and then coat it again in the grub seasoning. Right? That's my blackened seasoning. Check it out. Nice flavorful salmon. It's not even cooked yet. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Shout out to my culinary god Qua on that one. Feel me? It's a nice piece of salmon. I'm going to hit that skin side down first so I can achieve a crisp on it. That's crazy. I just said shout out to Qua and she just popped up on my page. In my notifications, I mean. Great minds, y'all. Feel me? Letting that sit. I might do a bunch of these ahead of time because, you know, I'm selling plates. So I'll do like 10 to 15 of these ahead of time. All my seasonings have salt, but they are not salt forward, if that makes sense, guys. I'm trying to get people away from the idea that salt equals unhealthy. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. You know what I mean? Looks like you have Mediterranean seasoning in it as well. Mediterranean seasoning is like, you know, it's very like spice forward. Like I said, I wouldn't say this is spicy. It's not composed of 1,000 different spices. It's just composed of like garlic, onion, paprika. It's a seasoning that is literally put there to do what its name says, blacken something. So like a Mediterranean seasoning is gonna taste more cumin for it, like garam masala, like Indian, like, you know what I mean? So yes, it looks that way, but it is very Creole for it. You know what I mean? So my pan's getting hot, looks very hot. Put some oil down in there. We're gonna go right in the pan. You're gonna hear this. Yes, I shipped the seasoning. Yes, I shipped the seasoning. I shipped the sauces. I'm gonna do a couple of commercials over the weekend actually for the seasoning and the spices, which I'm very excited about. So in the next like week or maybe after the Bougie Q, my block party, I will be premiering those spices like no tomorrow, guys. Like no tomorrow. Let me get some oil down in this pan. Right now, guys, I'm not looking to give this, because of the dish, I'm not looking to give this salmon a full through cook. I like my salmon medium anyway, because you can eat salmon just like you eat steak to temperature. I like my salmon medium. Depending on the dish, I might have it mid-rare, but I don't go anywhere past that. What I'm doing here is searing this fish to lock in the flavor. All right, so you're gonna see how this goes, guys. What's that you're drinking? I'm drinking iced coffee. All right, my salmon is down. This goes very fast, guys, so check it. salmon down. That pan is hot. See how hot that pan is? Quick, right? It's gonna be about a minute and a half on both sides. Right? I'm gonna keep these bowls right here because I'm gonna keep using this. I don't want to keep dirtying bowls. I'm gonna keep using this. Right? So now while that's down for a minute and a half, and it has about 30 more seconds to go from there, I'm thinking about my next steps. Gotta take it out, right? So I need something to land it on. And it's gonna be seasoned, so you don't want to put it on some paper towel where it's gonna stick to it, you know what I mean? I'm always thinking about all of this. Yeah, like this is the misconception about cooking. We're all doing the same things. We're all doing the same things. The methods are all the same. You feel me? It's just about what you know, how much experience you have, your flavor palette. We're all doing the same things. These are all origin things that have been passed down and just evolved and changed and tweaked a little bit, but they all stem back to the original traditions from which they came. So now, I'm gonna hit the flip on that. Boom, right? And now look, and this is why I do trial and error. I want that skin a little crispier. Not gonna lie to y'all, but I don't think it's gonna get there. So what I'm gonna do is before I put it in that sauce that I'm about to make, I'm gonna remove that skin. You feel me? I'm gonna remove that skin. That is my process. I literally fine tune. I'll make a whole complete dish. You guys might love it. If I hate it, scrap it. It's going out the window. Know what I mean? So we got another half a minute on this side. That's gonna, and when I bring this off, pull it off, let my fish rest, that's gonna bring that fish to a perfect medium temperature. Perfect. And I'm gonna cook the sauce, make my creamy blackened sauce, and then pour it over. Watch, guys. It's gonna be amazing. Right? Coming up on done time on this salmon. Check it. Beautiful piece of fish. Beautiful piece of fish. Alright? And I'm going to try to get this. Because I could feel it and know that it's just creeping above medium rare. So just give it 30 more seconds to see if I can achieve that crisp on that skin like I want. And this is what happens. I'm in the kitchen and I'm always tweaking and fine tuning. A lot of things that I already have from experience. I already know exactly how I want them. And I've done it 1,000 times, so I know how to tweak it and manipulate it to where I want. But when I'm doing a new dish, this is exactly how it goes. Right? So I don't want to risk overcooking that salmon, so I'm going to pull it off. And just to see if I can achieve that firmness, you leave it skin side up. Anything that you cook with a crisp or skin, you want to leave it skin side up when you rest it, so it doesn't bring back the sogginess of the original content of the skin. Dad, you could go in the fish. I don't care if you're in my video. I just...
Hey!
That's my pops. Y'all, if anything, y'all know the OG. Alright? Oh,
Double OG.
Shitting me?
You shitting me?
It's the OG. You need your own show today. I know I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on the show. I'm working on the culinary show. Every time I go live, y'all tell me that. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I'm big on not making mess. Hitting this pan with some water, clean it out, and I'm going to make my sauce right back in the same pan. I don't like washing dishes, guys. I will tell you that firsthand. So as much as I can keep clean while I'm going, bruh, that's what I'm going to do. I hate washing dishes. I will tell you that right now. Right, so now I'm not worried about my pan being steaming hot because I'm making a sauce. So you want to go low and slow with this. Get your aromatics down. Get those cooked. Release those flavors and oils from your aromatics before you add any of your creams or anything like that, right? And I'm going to take you guys through it step by step. Alright, so I am going to put this pan on a little bit and let the moisture come out of it because I just washed it. Right? Oh, guys, I got the crisp. I wish you could feel this. But do you hear it? I got the crisp. The crisp is there. I could go for maybe 30 seconds crispier, but it's not soggy to the point where it's like, why is this here? I'm big on things like that. Like, if there's a component in a dish that's supposed to be crispy and it's not, you might as well have not put it there or advertised it at all. Because it's like, I was looking forward to that. Right? Alright, oil down once again. And I'm going to use regular canola or vegetable oil for this, because olive oil has a higher smoking point and I don't want that smoky flavor in my sauce. Right? Alright, what's good, mamas? That's one of my favorite cooks right there. Pain in my damn ass, but she is definitely one of my favorites. I done got a lot of these talks. I done got a lot of these clean as you go. Why does your station look like this kind of talks? Alright, so I got oil down. Right? I'm going to go garlic, onion, and scallions down. I'm making not a big batch of sauce, but probably enough for a couple of orders right here. Because I'm big on time management, and in the same time I could make this one sauce, I can make sauce for 15, right? So I like to take advantage of my time being that one. It's literally just me in the kitchen. Like, I know y'all see my family when I go live and stuff, but each one of my family members has their own entrepreneurial escapade that they're on. So we are all coinciding in the same space, so we all doing our own things legit. Like, this is my office, my dad be right here at the computer at his office, my brother in his room in his office. Y'all know my brother Jay Prezi. Feel me? It's a lot of black excellence going on in the headquarters. Right? So I got that those aromatics down. I'll bring y'all over to the pan. Ida, we are making a creamy blackened salmon, which is basically an improvement of a recipe that I saw on Facebook, and I was like, this would definitely work for plate service. So I'm just recreating it, bringing it back to you. The sauce is actually very simple, but I'm like, nah, this is gonna be tasty and flavorful. The people are gonna like this. I let those aromatics go for like 2 minutes. If you could smell it, it smells like New Orleans in here. I wish I had smell-o-vision, I'm telling you. Alright, I started with oil. The fat makes everything pop. Give it a little bit of butter. And like I said, this is gonna make like 5 orders worth of sauce. It'll probably be like a quart of sauce, guys. It's my process. I be in here moving and grooving. You feel me? Moving and grooving. What time is it? About to be 3. Yo, guys, the order window is still open until 4 o'clock for you to place orders for today. This is a menu item for today. You guys are going to see it. I think you guys are going to like this. So if you're in New York and you happen to find some time to make it up to Harlem, y'all know I got plate service Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Beautiful, upscale, gourmet comfort food. I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed. Right? Those aromatics down. And usually I'm looking for stuff to do when I got like food in the pan over there. I like to multitask, but I think I did everything that I could do, and for the risk of being too cluttered and sloppy, I'm gonna just chill and wait for this sauce to come too. Alright? Actually, I want to put some thyme in that sauce and that sauce. Yo, you know what's mad funny? I got thyme in my room. Be back. Bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, right now, y'all. Alright, so let's come over here to the pan, guys. Right? Boom. So you see your garlic and your onions start to brown. That means that flavor is out. You know what I mean? The flavor is in the pan now versus in the veg or the herb. Alright, so from right here, I'm gonna add some heavy cream, guys. I'm gonna add some heavy cream, and that's what's gonna make it a sauce. Another aromatic. I know y'all see me use thyme and everything. I am a thyme fanatic. Like, I need thyme and everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna add some heavy cream. Let that cook down, and that's gonna make it a sauce. Alright. Also hit that a little bit more of that blackening seasoning. Grub Kitchen blackening seasoning. Shit me? Shameless advertisement. Shameless. Alright? So now, once that sauce cooks down, I'm gonna bring it and put it over that salmon, and we're gonna see what it tastes like, guys. So I added to the sauce this heavy cream, some Cajun seasoning, my blackening seasoning. I'm adding a little bit of dry parsley, some thyme, some shallots, some garlic, and some scallions. This is gonna be simple, flavorful sauce, nice pairing for this fish, and I'm gonna serve it over some roasted veggies. I think I'm gonna do like a mushroom, broccoli, onion, carrot kind of method. It's gonna be nice. I'm trying to give you guys gourmet options without going to the restaurant and having to pay $90 for it. Really getting to appreciate what good food is and still being healthy. Like, we misconstrue what healthy means. I feel like as a people, we think healthy means it don't taste good. And it's like, that's untrue, guys. It depends on where you're going, but healthy food can be some of the best food. Healthy food doesn't have to equal no salt. Healthy food does not have to equal just eating lettuce. You know what I mean? Like, we've been conditioned, and healthy food doesn't always have to cost more. It's just about knowing how to shop, knowing what vegetables do what for you, knowing the difference between high glycemic and low glycemic, high acidity. You know what I mean? All of these things have a place. Knowing when your fiber count is low, knowing when you need to take more probiotics. All of these things matter for being healthy. That's what matters. It's not about how much salt you're eating. Yes, it's about how much salt you're eating. You get what I'm saying? But that's not the end all be all. Just because you eat well or don't eat salt doesn't mean you're eating healthy, guys. You know what I mean? I know unhealthy vegans. Like, legit. So it's a mindset, and I think that the industry has manipulated these things to the point where they can profit from it. So they've prophesized healthy food, right? They've prophesized it. They've literally made it cool to charge more for you to eat healthy. They've literally made it accessible and affordable to eat crappy. That's all it is. Everything is a business, guys. And I think once we come to terms with that, we can set our own rules for when it comes down to eating healthy. So now look, coming over back to the sauce. So this is just gonna cook down. I'm gonna just keep letting this cook down until it gets thick. And guys, that's called rendering. I'm just gonna render this down, render all of those beautiful flavors out of it, cook off some of that moisture so it thickens up. You know what I mean? And this is my very good friend Kim on the post. She's a vegan chef. She will let you know the things that I'm saying are literally why we have created our businesses. Literally. So you see that's coming together. Nice sauce. It's gonna be amazing, guys. It's gonna be a dope dish. I feel like I like it a lot already, you know. But yeah, like the culinary industry is one of the biggest swindles out there. Like, you'll go to Vegas, right? And my friend was telling me she went to Vegas, and ooh, my sauce almost frothed over. One thing about a sauce that has heavy cream, guys, keep your eyes on it. Unless you just have that mental look. I caught this just in time just now. Anybody knows spilt milk on hot stove equals smelly. Like, for real. Let's just keep this low and let it cook down. It should have another like 15 minutes. Not 15 minutes, sorry. 2 to 3 minutes. But yeah, like, you go to Vegas and and go to one of these fancy spots and they charge you $400 or $500 for some stuff that you can make yourself in your house. And it's like, why do I have to pay so much money for this? And it's literally because of the name behind the restaurant, or how long they've been there, or they put gold flakes on something. Why the fuck do I want to eat gold flakes? I don't. Like, I just don't. Like, I'm not privy to that beat people's pockets culture when it comes down to good food. That's not me. That's not my brain. I'm trying to literally eliminate that. Word. The cleanup is atrocious. You're just like, somebody get that for me. I swear to God. But yeah, like, 2 minutes. You can't look away for more than 2 minutes. But yeah, my sauce is coming together, sticking it up. I'm gonna give it a taste. Everything, guys, taste. Everything, taste as you go. Taste it 500 times. Because by the end of it, it'll be too late to save it. You gotta season in layers. Good chef told me that. You season the most in the middle. You season the most in the beginning. You tweak in the middle, and you finish at the end. You don't put salt at the end of your dish. It's gone. The time for your dish to absorb the salt, done. It's gone. Salt in the beginning, tweak in the middle, finishing content on the end. That's a fact. That is literally what my brand is, Kim. I pride myself on being able to be reachable by my community. And when I say by my community, I mean disenfranchised society. And if that's white people, black people, green people, purple people, that is who I'm catering to. People that literally have been forced out of the knowledge of eating healthy, the proximity to healthy foods, people that literally have not been able to take part in agriculture, things like sustainable farming. That is what my brand is here for, to educate first and then to give people luxury secondly. That is all I'm about. That's all I'm about. And this is why I don't get too much into, the vegan recipes and things like that, because there's a lane for everybody, and I feel like there are a lot of vegan chefs out there that are doing it. And while I can do it, it's not what I'm pushing, because I love meat, and I also love to teach how everything comes full circle. I'm one of those people. So when it comes down to how an animal was raised, it's just as important to me as how it was slaughtered and how it got to my table. I'm very appreciative of the circle of life. So not to say that I can't do those things, but I'm preaching literally how humans are in connection with nature, and that literally boils down to people eating animals. You know what I mean? So I'm not against the vegan craze. I'm not against promoting a healthier lifestyle, but I don't feel like one lifestyle is ultimately healthier over the next. I feel like everybody can coincide and coexist. So like my brand literally is just about educating people on, hey, this is how you like to eat. Here's how to do it better. You know what I mean? Cuzzo, what's good, Kara? Word. Yeah, we need some of this food. I love it. I love it. Alright, so now, guys, look at this sauce. Ooh. Look at this sauce. See? Time and patience, man. Patience. Patience. It's a beautiful sauce, and I just let it do its work. It's a beautiful sauce. Let me taste it, okay? She said I just placed another order. Let's go, baby. I like it. So let me see where this is at. And like I said, I didn't add much to this. I just added the natural flavors. I added a little bit of my spice blend, but this sauce should just be about the content. That's nice. See? Now I'm gonna finish this with some salt to pop everything. It's gonna be dope. You're gonna love this. Y'all are going to like that. So watch when I spoon that sauce over that salmon. That shit just made me hot. Hot and bothered, baby. Jesus, that shit tastes good. That's what I be in here doing. I be in here dancing too. I mean, word. Word. For real. Word up. That's nice. Just touch of salt. And I'm gonna hit it with a drop of Frank's Red Hot. Bring that Cajun out. And we got ourselves a beautiful dish. Actually, let me get a different plate. Boom. That salmon was cooking. What's in that? I missed it. Oh, girl. You might have to wait to the end of the video and rewind this back because it's plating time. Baby, I think a mosquito bit me right here because I got an itch that I cannot get rid of. What the fuck? Alright, let me stand this up so y'all can see the spoon over. Alright. I see that salmon. Like I said, I'm gonna serve it skin up. Taste the sauce, Dad.
You taste the sauce?
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
Put your finger in there. One touch.
That's good.
I told
That's
you.
good.
Talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You kidding me?
Is you kidding me? You heard what the OG said. The double OG. Stop playing.
You kidding me?
Right?
That's right. That's good.
Thank you, Dad. I'm gonna finish this not with parsley. I'm gonna finish this with some fresh scallion, guys. Cause I love onions. Boom. I'm telling you, I don't play. It's restaurant quality. 60 viewers in here. I like that. Check it, guys. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Fucking A. Fucking A. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna just let y'all keep looking at it for a second. Did you shit me? You shitting me? How long I've been on live, guys? It doesn't take long, man. Good food does not take long. Glad I placed 2 orders. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Now let's get in here. Let's get in here. And I'm not the chef that's gonna tell you it's good just because I made it, right? Let's check it out. I'm gonna let y'all see the cook on the salmon. Yeah, I'm gonna go against the skin because just the way that it pulled apart just now, I didn't like it. But check the cook on his salmon. Check the cook on his salmon. Fucking perfect medium, guys. That was a 2-minute cook. It was a 3-minute cook. And just a rest. It's so fucking flaky. Like, it is so flaky. Mmm. 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 I would just like some more spice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick up the spice a little bit. But this is nice. Mmm. This is fucking nice. It's also lunch. It's also lunch. That's fucking nice. I can't even say anything else about it. Like I said, I'm gonna tweak the spice. But that's where it's at. And I could probably salt my salmon a little more. Fucking hey. Let me see. And it's just finishing salt, guys, so that works too. But salmon is a fish, like I said. It's literally, its habitat is the sea. So the flavor profile of it is why you would think it's salty. It could hold a lot of salt. Word. Plate's always ready for you, baby. When you come, I got some plates for you. You better have some cannabis for me. This is dope, guys. I wish I could just, like, give y'all a bite. Flaky as hell. Medium. That's why I tell you guys about, like, steak and cooking temperatures. It matters. Because if this salmon was overcooked, the sauce wouldn't matter. You'd just be eating a dry-ass piece of goddamn fish with some good sauce on top. Texture, components, it all matters. Like, it really all matters. That salt popped it a lot. That finishing salt popped it a lot. Yeah, I'm going to skin this salmon. I don't like the tear away when I'm cutting into it. And the skin is... It has a little crisp to it, but... Skin's coming off. This shit's good. Y'all see me dance. So, saw it here first. Chef Carter production. Creamy blackened salmon. It's a go. Share this video. Like this video. Repost. Send it to your friends. I did a thing. Shouldn't me? Listen, like I say, it's all about the process. It's all about the love. It's all about the ingredients, guys, because that garlic tastes good. But the love tastes even better. Remember that shit. Put the love in your food. Take your time. Don't let nobody tell you how to do it. Do it your way. Do what you feel. Put your heart on that plate. So long as you put the love into it, you can't go wrong. That's where I started. Everything boils down to love. I appreciate y'all for watching me. Place those orders. Y'all got another hour and a half. Chef Carter, you heard?